Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft in Season 6. And your friend Yeti Yasumu, who's hanging out underground, is in a very good mood at the moment. The episode in which I worked on the mini golf has now gone out, and I've come back over to the area before the hermits come over here to start build and getting involved. I am just tidying up the area. And I'm in a really good mood because I'm ahead of schedule and I've been working really hard to make videos for the Christmas holiday season. Obviously I love making videos, but I also want to take time off at Christmas to spend with my family. I've been looking forward to Christmas for ages now, and I'm really pleased that everything is going to plan, you know, and I'm going to be able to take off quite a few days, maybe half a week to a week, which is just going to be awesome. And so I'm in good spirits right now. Also, many of you pointed out that the first episode of December wasn't actually a longer episode than normal. Yeah, I made a little bit of a derp. It was the episode before that one at the end of November that was slightly longer. But let's keep it going. If you want to leave a like, I will make longer videos if I see those numbers are doing good. And as discussed before, it's healthy for the channel. YouTubers always want to encourage that. You're probably sick of hearing about it. Now, let's get up into the sky. And I just remembered something. Let me know of a comment down below when it is your Christmas holiday starts. I'd like to get a rough idea of when people are getting off work or getting off school, and when that date starts for most people. I will start to release the videos earlier in the day, just so you have, you know, more time in the day to watch the videos and it's more convenient for you. But let's get on with the Minecrafting right now, okay? Behind me, these are the plots of the mini golf game, and I've just been working on making them proper out of stone bricks to show where the borders are. Of course, the problem was I put down these awkward markers with dirt, and then I changed my mind about the size of the plot, and now they are all the same, which is 21 by 21 and 23 by 23 if you include the borders around the outside as well, which I'm hoping everyone's going to follow the same theme and we can have a really cool mini golf looking area. Now, one of the other things I've just thought of doing is judging the hermits at the end of it, which I'm actually not really a fan of now that I say it out loud. I don't enjoy judging people's stuff and rating it against one another, but I had this idea of like each plot having a difficulty multiplier, because some of them have quite a lot of slopage going on, and this is to create some sort of dynamism and randomness within the plot area itself. So this one right here would probably have quite a high multiplier, as there is so much slopage going on that you're going to have quite a bit of work cut out for you. So it's a little bit of a challenge for the hermits that participate as well to make these shapes of the plots work in their favour. So yeah, I'll probably set up like a sign in each one and put down a difficulty multiplier, and then maybe we'll rate them on a score of 100 and add that multiplier and see what that does at the end of it all. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. There's just so much to do at the moment. So over here, I think Jevin is starting a snow globe, and not much else has gone on here. I did say that this was Cleo's build. I was so dead sure of it. Turns out it was actually Wells Knight who built that. I am not surprised. Wells can build in many different styles, but this one right here really reminds me of Cleo. But either way, it's still just a fantastic build, and I didn't actually find out what he's going to do with that. I almost decided not to go with this difficulty modifier idea. If you take a moment to look, you'll see several signs. Each of these plots do have a difficulty. The way I figured this out is I counted the amount of times the slope goes up and down. It's always an even number, and so that number is going to be the bonus score that they will get for taking the slightly harder plot. So over here I've made a mini map as well with signs on it. We can update the blocks and the signs as different hermits get involved. As you'll see, my one is almost complete. We've got a little bit of work to do on that. This one back here is the lowest. It's got a difficulty bonus of 4, and then one of them around the middle here is 16. There it is. So that would be the hardest one, and they're all numbered as well. And I've set this up for the other hermits to come along and get involved. Now, in the Discord channel we have, I'm going to post an announcement with screenshots explaining what's going on. There are a few signs. Welcome to Asuma's Mini Golf. If you want a plot, contact Asuma. All golf courses will be judged and prizes given out. There is a bonus score for slope plots, harder to build with, and please follow the aesthetic palette, carpet, colours and quartz. And those are the main 4 points I want to get across. And then over here, tutorial area, I just dug a new way into this space. There is also a link, or you know, a direction, which video to go to and where the timestamp is. So now I've got to get the hermits informed on this project. That has now been done, and we have some immediate interest from Full Symmetry and Cub Fan, and talking to them I was instantly reminded of something else that I wanted to do, which was to make sure that the entrances and exits between the areas kind of flowed together. So we're going to have an entrance here, which isn't marked, and I actually want to have an exit over here that I haven't marked as well. So I've been putting in iron bars as like the wall, I guess you could say, the little walls between these areas, or fences. And I think I might change it to glass, maybe white glass or something a little bit more festive. This kind of looks a little bit cagey. Anyway, it says entrance to hole 2, and I think that's pretty straightforward. However, it's like a course, and the hole is at the end of the course. But I don't know, that sounds like strange wording now that I think about it. And hopefully it should be pretty self-explanatory, right? You're going to come look at a plot, you'll see, oh, this is the way you get from the end of this one, so the next one should begin somewhere around here, because that's how it works when you play mini golf, right? You don't have to go on a long detour to walk all the way around to the beginning. The end of one course is the beginning of the next, and so there are these little iron bars and signs showing the players where that's going on. So we now have an exit sign, which was of course needed. Of course, get it? Pun? No, that was terrible. But anyway, an idea crossed my mind when doing this. I'm full of ideas today. We should perhaps leave a little supply chest on each of these for the hermits to get going. Just some basics. I was thinking of maybe putting in some wool and some other supplies. Like, there's a couple of specific things, like 2 end rods and 2 pieces of glass you need on every course, as well as a hopper, that we could provide for them and make things a little bit easier. Now, overnight, I had been AFKing over at our Guardian Farm base area thing and collecting sea lanterns, which would normally go towards the community project, but this time we're actually going to take these, and as well we're going to drop off some ice. So each of these chests will start you off with a stack of ice and a stack of sea lanterns as well. So I'm going to plop these down, and while I'm doing that, I've actually recorded something with Tango the other day. He's made a really interesting farm, so let's check out what Tango's been up to. Tango,
What's up, Azuma? How you doing?
This place is too hot for me.
First of all, I gotta say I love Yeti Azuma. It's the best skin ever.
Yeah, it's
so good.
Really amazing. I spent a little bit of time making my own Christmas skin. Then I got sent this, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've got to change."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done deal.
So good.
Now I don't like wearing armor.
I kind of wish I didn't have to either. I know.
Yeah.
I would die all the time.
Oh, wouldn't it be cool if they added some sort of invisible armor enchantment?
I know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know. That'd be great.
So we're back in your Wither Skeleton farm. Last time we were here, we were hunting skulls, and you were telling us about your future plans for these little trapdoors we got over here.
They have come to fruition. The plans are complete.
I like it.
Yes.
So we got a Wither Skeleton over here.
Right.
And this guy is going to get experimented on.
Yes. So we can use the farm the normal way here, and then open these guys up, and then... Oh! Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops!
It went all the way to the bottom.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's 2 more over here. No problem.
Okay, cool. Let's
we'll
start
check these guys out.
them.
So, yeah, the change I made... Let me make sure the floor is closed here. Okay, let's do that. So you hit this, and a little pumpkin comes out. There you go. Boom. Pumpkin on his head.
Does that work every time? That's got to be a low chance
No, but
thing.
it's pretty good. Here, you need to back up a little bit.
Yeah, we need to get them... Hey,
okay,
Pumpkinhead guy.
It's about 50-50. So yeah, we got the Pumpkinhead guy here now. You open these gates up here, you pull the lever, and then you pull him in. Just move him across the lever there. He probably lost dagger. You have to, it's a little bit of
a newbie with this. Come
but
on.
given that you're saving, there you go. Get him in. Okay, so now he dropped down below. So if you want to hop down below, we'll show you how to bring him into the Creepinator Explorer.
So we gotta move around, right? Now the guy who didn't have a pumpkin on his head can technically despawn, right?
He will despawn, yeah. So I don't worry. You know, if we get extras down there, it doesn't really matter.
You also said it was about a 50% chance. Is that like a special feature of Wither Skeletons?
I don't know. I thought it was much less than that, but 50% is my kind of, you know, just from doing this enough now. It seems like quite a few
I think it needs myth busting, you know. So we got.
No, it might, yeah.
No, that's just a. No, okay, it is. Right, we got one. Oh, we got both of them.
And the other guy. Yeah, well, he'll despawn once he goes through the portal, of course. But it's the pumpkin guy we care about.
Well, there's 2 of us, so one could stand on the other side, but we don't need to worry about that. But then you've already got loads over there, right?
Yeah. In fact, I think we're at Entity Craning. So just walk through the portal here. Once he has aggro on you. And he will walk through.
Nice.
There you go.
And then we go through. But the skeleton on the other side...
Watch your step here, by the way.
Oh, okay. Has already gone over there.
Yeah.
This is great, man. I was watching your video of this and I was like, oh, I've got to get a personal
this is
tour.
fun. This is a super fun project. So the wither skeletons come in there and they see the golem and they try to get across the double trap door. You know that trick.
Oh, yeah.
And they fall in the hole there. So you can see we've got like about 30 or so, 25 or so in there. I need to change it to hold more. But it does the job for now.
And this is all about getting skulls.
Yes, this is all about getting wither skulls. So every wither skeleton I bring in here is a guaranteed skull because we have a creeper farm below us that brings creepers up here. And the creepers, they stop... What? Where'd you go?
Sorry, just looking down at the farm. It's a huge build.
Yeah. It's really not... It's actually a small creeper farm compared to some of the other ones. You
built this the same week 3 other hermits built a creeper farm.
Yeah, I think Cub built one, and I think Mumbo built one. Yeah, it was like Creeper Week, I know.
Creeper Week, crazy. I love it.
Yep.
Oh, only on Hermitcraft.
But yeah, they fall in here, and they sit in this waiting area here, and I don't, unfortunately, have my trident on
Speaking of waiting, what a great opportunity to edit the video and jump ahead in time.
Okay.
Oh.
Most awkward cut ever.
Sometimes you just got to get a bit meta with it, you know.
Sorry, I didn't know you were trying to cut there.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. I thought you were sort of... Because you said waiting. I thought you was kind of done with it.
Oh, no. That's fine. We're good.
Well, we got one now.
Yeah. But, again, he's not going to be charged, so, I mean...
so we really do have to do some waiting.
Well...
Can I have your permission to cut now?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Professionals.
Oh God! No, get inside!
Oh man, they're gonna wreck me.
Get inside!
Oh, that was close. I was like a triple hit from them.
I was just about to say, how unbelievably, incredibly convenient! It is now thunderstorming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we demonstrate?
Please do demonstrate, sir.
All right. I've got my loyalty channeling thing here. So now the theory is, I blast one of these guys. How many do we have in here, actually? Hold on. Let's see. Whoop! There we go.
Whoa,
okay.
Jeez.
Hit this button. Boom. They all drop in the water. So they're all charged up now. I didn't mean to release that, but it happened. Anyways,
that's the scariest pool of mobs ever. Right
it is.
There.
It is.
Don't
it's the
get
scariest thing ever. No. So the idea now, you can see we got 2 buttons here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead and press this button here.
Right. I'm pressing this one. Are you pressing that one?
It doesn't matter. They don't have to be at the same time. Boop. Go ahead.
Should
pick up a creeper.
Oh, he's moving.
And take him down there. Yep.
Nice.
And then this guy, this is untested here. I rearranged my tracks, so this may not work. We'll see.
It may backfire, is what you're saying.
It may backfire.
No.
Hold on. Sometimes it has problems with the carts. There are carts in there.
Tango, you redstone genius.
Yes, I forgot to power the rails. It actually makes the minecarts go faster. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Boom. Yes.
Round and around it goes. Here he goes. Up.
Yes.
And in. Excellent. Okay, I will give you the honors now. Come over here and grab a flint and steel.
Oh. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Wow, you got some witherheads in there. Right.
Now look over here. He'll never be able to see you. And then click on the guy, but back up because you will take some damage. So click and then back up.
Bam!
Off
my hearts.
There we go.
And
so there should be, and there's a skull.
With a skeleton skull. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do with this, Tango?
Put it on your head. What?
Dude, I'm just going to throw it over the edge here.
Oh, I see. Very
it's a cheaty with a skeleton skull.
It is cheaty. It is
for the purposes of demonstrating.
It showed it off well, though. So the good thing is, yeah, once you get a thunderstorm, I mean, you could obviously get a whole bunch here. I mean,
yes.
You can see how many guys are here now. Whoops. Oh, of course it's not.
The thunder's gone.
It's not thunder. Yeah, the thunder's gone.
I like the way you decorate with iron blocks, by the way.
It's my most available block, so it makes it easy.
It makes it feel like a Tango build, you know?
It does. It does. It's kind of my signature thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing me this, and I cannot wait.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
To see what you do with all of those wither skulls.
I think we got enough clips, but I'm kind of wanting to convert these guys, though.
We just got a legitimate thunderstorm.
Nope.
And then it What? Grian! Ah!
No!
Oh, curse you, Grian. Curse you. Oh, what were the odds, eh? What were the odds?
Oh, man.
It's always a good time hanging out with Tango, man. I am so excited for what's going to be done with all of those Wither Skulls. But anyway, coming back over to this area, I've dropped off a chest in each one of the different courses. And I put some supplies in here. And check it out. I did it like this. It kind of tells a tale, right? That's the hole, and there's the flag that goes above it. And then I also chucked in some carpets. You're always going to need 4 at the beginning, so we've got them covered on that. Probably not going to need more than 4 of yellow, and probably will need more than 4 of red. Also, stack of sea lanterns, stack of compressed ice to get you started, and a stack of lime wool, because I realised that this would really incentivise people to come to our rainbow wool farm, right? That's not what I'm trying to do here, so I've thrown in a stack, and they'll probably end up using all of that. In which case, if they do come over to the wool shop, it's given me another idea. The ideas are flowing today. In our shops, we should have shareholder perk signs to remind people that they can get discounts. So over here at the wool shop, we have something rather obvious and grabbing. I hope it will cause hermits to look at this, because if you've read the one sign, you may just wander in here and not notice another sign below with a different price on. It takes up quite a bit of the screen. Shareholder price, 2 diamonds, 3 stacks. I mean, if you're close to this when you look at it, you literally need to step back to read the whole thing, and it just about fits on the screen before it disappears. But yes, 2 diamonds for 3 stacks. Oh, I needed more paper. And I know that there's sugarcane under the ground here. And then I got in a tight spot trying to get out of there. And a creeper blew up twice. I was swimming in the water, but the creeper blew up on the land. Oh, there's so many baddies down there. Oh, jeez, I made a right mess of myself here. I didn't notice this when I came from the other direction. There's like a blast crater here. And TNT, do not pull, experts only. A bad idea. Ah, this is Grian's TNT shop. Yes, I saw his episode. I didn't get a chance to watch it, though. Cool. I really like that little blast crater here. What a cool idea. Well, I wanted to put these item frames just below the sign, but the trapdoor is technically in the way, so we're going to put it on the front of the trapdoor. Kind of pops out a little bit, but it's not too intrusive. And yes, the price here is 1 diamond for 3 stacks. Okay, this place is getting some continuous use. I really like that. I know we have some loyal customers. I'm not sure who's who, but of course we've already done this over here by adding this thing up here. So we've had no shareholders purchase anything yet, but someone's come over here and brought a lot of repair tokens since we added this, and not thought to become a shareholder and then get the cheaper price. But of course, initially it cost you a lot more, so maybe it's not such a good idea. I mean, hey, we'll give it a little bit of time and we'll find out what's going on. Now, as we enter this area, you shall see that there is a new line in this area. And now the video should look a little bit smoother. Since 1.13, this game has really struggled with going above render distance 16. Even with Optifine, it just makes the game super herky-jerky. And I'm a little bit disappointed with that. It's the same in 1.14. But anyway, I don't want to be sitting here complaining. There is going to be a station built here, and I'm not sure if Doc is building it, but if he's not, I would really like to actually have a go at building something magnificent right here. I feel like this is going to have to be a very special building, because it's going to connect 4 different... No, actually, it's just going to connect 3 different lines together, but they're going to be heavily trafficked ones. And this line was set up by Rendog. And if you watch Rendog's videos, you may have noticed that I came over here and started throwing snowballs at him when he was on this line. If we press tab, you'll see the snowball score is 0, and that's because we ran into some issues that needed testing and resolving, and today is the day that we actually put back our fixed pack, the one that works, because we had to fix a few things for the Hermitcraft server, you know, and there is one more feature that I want to check out before we enable it for everyone to play again. But check out this line, it's really cool. I like the way Ren has worked with some different slopes. They're not always just going 1 block at a time. And also turning the corners around here, you know, you could have gone straight on, but it kind of ties it into the area a little nicer as it twists and turns through all of this. And then it goes underground and goes over there to the main Hermit Rail Network hub. There is also another line built in the water over there. Oh, managed to get in the sky, wonderful. Can you see it going underground? Looks seriously cool, and I don't think any more of the line has been built in that direction. There is also now one going in the other direction. That's amazing. I love watching these projects come together. So the Snowball Pack is currently up and running again on the server, and we've added one last feature to this, which I think is kind of necessary, because in order to make this work, unfortunately the snowballs, they kind of disappear when you throw them, and there is really no other way to get this done without that happening. So now when we throw the snowballs, we should see some magic happen. Whoa. That was cool, right? You can see the trajectory of where the snowball would have gone, because you can't actually see the snowball anymore because we are tracking it and doing some fancy command block stuff. Now this means that other players will be able to see you throw the snowball as well, and I actually think that that's really good because it gives them a warning sign. Otherwise you could quite easily run up to players and spam them with the snowball. It would be super easy, and then if you miss, now they will see that crazy effect. You can actually see it's a magma cube because it appears for like a split second when you throw it. So yeah, those things don't actually exist in the world. They get like removed as soon as they're sort of in the world, and yeah, it's just a really cool way to make this game more visual. And I'm looking for Doc, by the way. Doc said that he would help me check this out again. Because we've added the new feature, I want to make sure the scoring works before we officially launch the game. Hey, there he is. Okay, Doc's going to help us test this. Oh, my frames in this area are getting crunched. So I'm going to throw one at Doc. This is going to scare him. And ding, I get a point. Doc's now going to throw one of these at me. I'm going to stand back first of all and let him hit me from afar. And yeah, Grian's been waiting on me. It's been a super busy couple of days for me, and this was supposed to have been done a little bit earlier. That kind of looked like it went over my head, but no, it actually hit me. And I wouldn't have heard the ding sound because that would have been Doc getting the point. Now here's the other thing to test, is that I got the ding sound, but I've already got the point from hitting Doc. So that means that everything is working correctly. Is there a cooldown? I don't know. Let's try and spam a couple of these. So if I hold down right click, yeah, it makes a whole bunch of them. I don't think there is a cooldown. So the Snowball game has now finally officially started. I had to restart the server in order to make this work. There is a really strange issue we keep having with this data pack where you reset it and then the scoreboard won't update in-game. So you actually have to restart the server before the scoreboard updates. As you can see, I am back down to 0. The game has officially started, but there is no one around, and I was hoping to prey on someone and try and get my first few points. But I guess what we should probably do is get prepared. I'm actually going to go find a shulker box, dye it white, and then fill it up with snowballs. Alright, we have filled up our shulker box full of snowballs, and we have unfortunately missed out on something epic. You'll see that I have my first point, and I knew this was going to happen, but why right now? I have changed my recording key because it used to be the same as when you type commands, and so often when typing a command I would end up not recording. Well, I wasn't prepared to record, and I hit that recording button, which is no more, because Jevin logged in, and when I turned around I could actually see him over here at his snow globe project. I couldn't believe my luck, so I put a message in chat to make sure it was fair. I said, Jev, you know about the snowball game, because we literally just made it active, and he said yes. So as I got my snowballs and came over here, he walked outside and flew up into the air, so we had a little bit of a dogfight. Now, I thought that the pack had broken again, because if I fly like this and throw a snowball, did you hear it make the ding sound? Well, that's because it hit me. So I learned that when you're flying kind of fast, it will hit you, but if you're not, and we throw this other snowball, then it actually gets thrown. So we had an epic little dogfight over here. He dodged me, I dodged him, and then eventually I saw him settle down on a tree, and I managed to land next to him and throw one at him. And then we shot off like this, and he was chasing right behind me. And then I thought, how am I going to lose Jevin? And I did this. Okay, are you waiting for it? Are you waiting for it? We are going to disappear. Aren't we? Come on now, this is supposed to be my epic reenactment. How high up are we here? Oh, that's really... Okay, there we go. Oh, so if I'm tilted upwards, I can see myself. Well, anyway, I was thinking... Yes, there we go, like that. When you're up above 255, you start to disappear. And I think other players can't see you. So I hid up here, and he gave up. And I didn't record any of it. Also, I can see the statue of Hermity down here, which happens to be exactly where we want to go next. Because I was looking at my list of things to do today, make sure I get the data pack working, and then I saw something else admin-y that we need to do. We need to update our villager trader, blah, 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 blah. Well, one thing I need to do at some point is finish the path across from here. I can never make up my mind about this, and actually I kind of neglected this project because what I was supposed to do was waterlog the whole thing, but then a lot of the hermits changed their mind about having these villager traders and the blocks we were going to get from them, so that project kind of left on its own. But what I need to do is update the pack and summon in an extra gem villager, because we're going to have one that will trade diamonds for these treasure gems. Okay, so I'm going to just go and take care of that quickly. So I couldn't be doing with a redesign here. We have a room that is an even amount of blocks wide, so I just decided to chuck this guy on the side here. It's a villager who's got a diamond hat because he trades diamonds. So 1 diamond for each type of gem, and I got a feeling some of the hermits that wanted this want the extra gems for the Christmas season, as they do indeed look very festive. Anyway, if you want this for yourself because you play with the pack, it's been updated on asumovoid.com, so if you head over there, you'll see pack version 3.0 is available for download, and it has this guy inside of it. Just like before, you use the function command to summon the villager in. I just had to hit the record button twice because once again, I'm pressing the old record buttons. They've been like that for years. It is going to be so difficult to break that habit, possibly... Oh, more of my recordings might be lost. Anyway, I'm at that point now where I'm thinking, I'm getting wound up and a little bit stressed over silly little things like making videos. It's always a good idea to focus on feeling good and just step away from whatever you're doing when you start to get this kind of frustration. So there is one more project I need to wrap up for this episode, and when I come back to the computer we will do that. Over here we have set up a little secret entrance. We need to add a redstone button that gets wired to that piston, and then we just need to make a way to get through this bit over here. That's probably going to involve some pistons that get the wall yanked out to the side, and then we'll make a little area to store our walls and to just walk through this place. I'm just flying back over from the snowy area. Someone's built a chicken. Oh my goodness me, it's a Did Grian do this? Because Grian is totally poultry, man. Look at... Oh my goodness me, that's terrible. There's bird poop all over False's build. Who would do such a thing? Oh man. That is a crazy prank. I can't wait to see a video on this. Anyway, getting totally distracted. Okay, I don't think this was ever going to be much of anything, but it's finished now. I didn't really have much inspiration for this, actually. And how do I close it once I've gone through? I need to think about this again. So that button in the ground is the other side of those blocks. So there's a repeater under there to push that piston. And there's actually another reason why I moved the button to the forward part. Now we've got slabs here so we don't bug power that piston, and then that right there means this should work. I'm going to have to break that block to get out, aren't I? So originally I had the button in this space, you would press it, but then you would walk over the pressure plate and it would reset the door. So that's why the button is here, so when you leave you can press it, and then I guess you're going to have to press that again. And now I need my my cobblestone block to get back in. Yes, I still have it. Let's use this thing and go through. Thank you very much. So it automatically closes behind me. What I really need is a timer on that button, right? So it opens and then a little bit later it closes it as well. Like I said, I didn't really have too many ideas for this area. I just made this thing right here. It's nice and bright because there are sea lanterns just hidden under there. You can sort of see it, and they shine through shulker boxes. And then I just put in a bunch of stone bricks because I really didn't know what to do with this. As you can see, we've got a double piston extender. The way we control that is from over here. So I figured we could leave it open while we swim into the shop and update everything, and that's the entrance. And with all of that finally taken care of, I couldn't help but notice there are a lot of hermits online, and I'm the only one with a point at the moment. And I'm ready to wrap this video up, but I do have a little bit of time to fly around, so let's do that and see if we can spot anyone. I don't know where any... Do you see the horror I have trying to fly on this server? I don't know where any individual person might be, But if I just fly around the island with this many people on, there's a good chance of bumping into someone. False might be where that prank was from earlier. Oh, it looks so funny. She's probably somewhere in this area, I reckon. Tango isn't in his base. He's probably working on his farm again. I reckon everyone's probably somewhere else. I didn't find False. Cub and Scar are probably going to be over at the Concorp Country Club area. I'm snooping around Impulse's base now, and there's no sign of him here. I don't know where anyone is. Oh, well. Oh. You going to attack me? No. We got tremendous progress over here in the Nether Hub area. There are so many spots getting dug out here, and it's really starting to open up. But no sign of another player. So I think we're just going to have to wrap it up right here, peeps. If you've enjoyed it, then leave a like as always. Thank you ever so much for your support. I'll be seeing you very soon with another episode of Hermitcraft. So ciao for now. Bye-bye.